I wake up and you're there, but you're not. Your presence is pressed into the sheets at my side. I trail my hand through the warm hollow and 1,000 nocturnal memories assault me. Smiling, I get up. But I'm still there, a silky silhouette intertwined with yours. This morning, I don't think I'll fix the bed. I'll just lie in with you. And I try to smile through heart splits, feel the blood trickle and the skin rip. So every twitch of joy succeeding cracks old wounds, renews the bleeding. And that's just the start of the pain of a broken heart. As men, we face a different take on our emotions. We hold our emotions in, and sometimes we don't know what to do with them. I bring poems from Devin E. Eaton's A Book I'll Never Write, portraying men's emotions and feelings, face heartbreak and betrayal and abuse. Yet we are told to grow up here and be a man. I bring the peak manifestation of our emotions in A Tale I'll Never Tell program. Mixed signals, red or green. Play it safe or read between the lines. I hear she loves me not. Do I give it all I've got? And if I do that, what if she declines? Crooked finger, smile inviting, cold shoulder, slightly sliding. Maybe I should tell her how I feel, but how to discern what's fake or real? What do you do when shit hits the fan? What do you say when you haven't got a prayer? How do you wake up from a 5-year plan? Life's so good that, dreams so good that life is the nightmare. Where do you turn when the road ends? Where do you look when lights go out? Where do you see when you haven't got any friends? You're so alone, no one can hear you shout. Who picks up pieces? Who wipes the tears? Tears are the liquid shards of a broken heart. Hold them in and they'll tear you apart. Because once they're gone, you realize they're all you had. What was it like to lose you? It was like every laughably lighthearted I love you more slowly became a cold, bitter reality. I've lived and laughed and loved and lost. I've risen and fallen and faltered and crossed the line. I've trusted, lied, and suffered. I've given and taken and weathered and fallen apart. I've cried and cried and cried and cried and died inside. I've stumbled, stood, bled, and faced my fears. I've lived and lived and lived more than 18 years. It seems like life is anything but short. Did you ever stop to consider if I would be okay? Did you ever wonder whether it was right to say those hurtful things you said to me are nothing but a memory that keeps me on the ground where I belong? At least that's what you taught me to believe. With every black and blue bruise you left on me, you were so strong. You were always quick to apologize. It looked good through my black eyes. You said I never hurt. You didn't mean it after all. And you said I'd never hurt again. And this is where the pain would end. And for all your heartfelt lies, I would fall. You hurt me all the time. So what love so hard to find? So I staunched my tears and I hid my tears and I said I didn't mind. Pain never made it past the skin. Your love resided deep within my heart, and that's what matters in the end. Your love was always black and blue. It was all I ever knew. I lived a life I couldn't comprehend. So I took your love, and I took your abuse. I ignored each and every shove, and I fell for each and every excuse. But every story has to end sometime. Someone had to pay for all your crimes. It's a shame I had to lose a wife, and that this story ended with my life. So did you ever stop to consider if I would be okay when you hurt me that way? I guess it's what I get for not wanting to admit that I was loving you in black and blue. Did you ever want? Did you ever need? Did you ever ask? Did you ever plead? Did you ever laugh? Did you ever cried? Did you ever live and died? Did you ever lie awake in the middle of the night, staring at a body bathed in pale moonlight? And I lie awake, insomnia or straining slumber. Of course I'm thinking of you. And other thoughts are pointless and painful. I try to shut them out, but heartache is relentless and addicting. My dreams are the only realm we're together. But waking from them paints reality grim. I refuse to sleep. I'm growing weary in body and mind. Pain becomes familiar and my fears slip into apathy. But has a smile ever kept the dark at bay? Have kind eyes outshone the light of day? Have you ever died inside, your heart consumed by frost? Have you ever loved and lost? Have you ever spent a day just staring at the ceiling? Life devoid of purpose and heart devoid of feeling? Do you ever weep at memories when they're gone for good? And thinking if you could erase them all, you would. If you trudge through life unnoticed, not noticing a turn, not caring if the world thrives or burns, have you ever had your heart filled, sloshing at the brain, then found it empty, lacking feeling? If you have, I have a question that wisdom would call ignorance. Is it really better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all? Loneliness is all I ever knew until I met you. Tears the only friends I held at night. But something in your smile spoke of more than simple virtue. And I found myself attracted to you like a moth transfixed by a flame. I flew towards danger unperturbed, because smitten is a four-letter word. Oldest of adages of the fool, a wise man speak. A man is thick more in the company he keeps. So call me blind and call me foolish for heeding siren calls. When I first saw your siren smile, a sweet seduction of upturned lips, an entrancing beauty that so oft beguiled. To rocky shoals, to hearts like ships, I thought myself trapped in a dream. Though that was hardly right, I knew. Even my most splendid thoughts could hardly craft the likes of you. And I'm searching for a ship out, plucking from the surf, because desperate is a four-letter word. Virtue is the attribute I'd like to call your best, but you're defined by heartlessness instead, and content to take your pleasure and the organ from my chest. To leave me in the lurch as good as dead, this ain't good enough loved and lost, but I say that's absurd! Because heartbreak is a four-letter word. Evolution is a manner in which broken things are righted, but it seems I've been declined instead, and thus I feel I've been slighted. Black and white merge into gray, while good and bad is blurred, because love is a four-letter word. Love makes you say things you never thought you could. Love makes you do things you never thought you would. Love gives you courage you never knew you had. Love makes you happy, and love makes you sad. Love creates smiles, and love creates tears. Love is an arrow, a spear, and a dart. Love is a fire that burns in your heart. Love pierces hard, and love pierces deep. Love controls waking, and love controls sleep. Love is a message, a note, and a speech. Love cannot be vocalized, written, or preached. Love is spontaneous, it cannot be refused. Love knows not singles, for love counts in twos. Love is a blessing, and love is a curse. Love is not prose, love knows only verse. Love has no boundaries, and love has no walls. Love has its mountains, and love its pitfalls. Love knows not black, whites, brown, yellow, nor pink. Love knows not tall, short, fat, skinny, nor weak. So what is love? And what does love do? Well, love is not me loving you. Love is a four-letter word.